Hey everyone, Shebim here, and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. That's what we're playing, isn't it? We're back. We obviously still finishing last every race, but last race was the first one we didn't get lapped in, which was fantastic. Let's have a look at what this all says then. Car condition, that's great. We're going to get that sorted. Accept the interview of MTV Sports. Let's just say that we want him on our team. They just do it with everyone. That seems to work pretty well. We broke our previous pit record. We've done that quite a few times. We did have one mistake though, which was a rear left that didn't change very well. So we've got 5 weeks till the Tour Centre is done, and we have got, so far, we should get the Tour Centre done before this next race in Singapore then. And we've got 7 weeks until, which might also be done as well before the next race, because 7 times 5 is 30, oh no, I'm thinking of 5, aren't I? I'm thinking of weeks. Come on, get rid of that. Was it in there? We go. But we should get some upgrades done for the car before the next race. We've got 7 hours on this new gearbox, which is nice. We get that done. Gearbox finished, so we'll get that fitted onto the car to give us some improvements. It's not, oh, it is a big upgrade actually, 222. So it is a big upgrade. There we go, we get that fitted, and we'll get another part underway. Do we go for another gearbox? It's 5.7 days to be built, but that's a really good thing. That plus 5 days, plus 40 acceleration. Or are we just looking to just build things up at the moment? I think maybe just this one, because we're just skipping things, aren't we? Because we get this built and then the next one's going to be quicker, but this makes it a lot quicker as well. It's going to take 2.5 days to get this built. But then it means we can just build another one straight away. So I think that's probably a good idea, actually. Just to speed up the process, I think. So we'll get that built. It's going to take 2 days and 17 hours. Nice. What's that? The car repairs are finished. Right, new gearbox built. Excellent. Today it's actually better, is it? It's 222. I mean, what? It's the same level as that one. Okay, so we'll put that on your car anyway. You're angry about that, apparently. I mean, you weren't too annoyed then, but now you're angry. Were you angry because we gave you a new gearbox? Okay, whatever floats your boat. So this one now, we can... I think this is as far as we can go up on this level, isn't it? So this will have to be one of our main ones, won't it? So... we probably want to go for this. This, 289. That gives us 309. Actually, no, because we can again get a quick one, can't we? Because we're going to get another one even better than this, aren't we? So... these are all not great, are they? Soft, supers and ultras, but we use medium quite a lot at the moment, don't we? So probably this one, maybe? 269, that's pretty poor, isn't it? But again, it's just a case of just getting this done as quickly as possible so we can build another better one straight after. Be a bit worthy with the money as well, because we're spending a lot here, aren't we? We're not going to get that though, are we? 390k per race, finishing 19 and above. We're not going to get that. I need to wait and hopefully get another offer of a supplier. Sponsor even. Alright, so it's Harley's birthday, is it? Don't really care about the morale, to be honest with you. It's not really that important. Performance work done though, this is good. There we go. Choosing a vote. I mean, I've not really got a million to spend on that sort of stuff. We've got a new sponsor offer now. Hopefully it's going to be better for us. 440k for 7 races, which is going to be the one we go for then. Wella. Right, what was I doing? I was going to do something important, I'm sure I was. Probably I'm not, am I? Probably not then. Reliability work done, that's good. Yep, okay, reliability work done. That means that engine is now at its full level. Do we want to do just autofill this and this for now, or... is it worth doing this? I mean, what we build at the moment, we're building another gearbox, so we won't concentrate on the gearbox. We possibly could do with doing the engine. I mean, let's just do this ourselves then. Let's do this ourselves. Let's get... so those are leveled up as max they can possibly get. Is it worth doing the rear wing? We're going to get a new rear wing, aren't we? That's the problem, isn't it? We're going to do it, but I might as well give these guys something to do, mightn't we, I suppose? So we probably are going to not spend too much extra on... Well, both the engines are done, actually. Okay, both the engines are done, and they're using both of them anyway, aren't they? So that's probably worth doing. The gearbox we're probably not going to use. Rear wing, it's not much of an upgrade, is it, really? Brakes, well, there's a big difference in brakes, isn't there? Maybe we have to brake something we should really have a look at. I mean, we could improve the stuff on his car, but we're going to improve them. I mean, it's not going to take much time, is it, I suppose, to get these things improved? Look. Well, let's just do that. I mean, we might as well, mightn't we? Might as well get the best out of them for now. Right, the new gearbox is going to be finished very, very soon. Then hopefully we'll have time to build another better gearbox, the one we actually want to use before the next race. So this is... nothing? There we go. This is F1 and F2 in Munich and Portugal. Okay. Another win for Hamilton. I think he's won every race, more or less. Verstappen in second, Bottas third, Gasly fourth. It's literally the same way that the Drivers' Championship is at the moment. Hamilton's going to win that easily, isn't he? Ferrari just really dropping away at the moment, which is a bit of a disappointment to me. But hey-ho. In F2, Rockenvist comes in second. Still keeps his place in the top, though, as Buemi comes in top and comes in second in the Drivers' Championship. Nissan still on the top of that and actually pulling away from Toyota now. Interesting Nissan in the F1, wouldn't it? Right, new gearbox completed. Let's have a look then. So it's a great gearbox. I don't actually know if it's any better than the ones we've currently got on, to be honest with you. It's slightly better. So again, we'll just... It's actually not... The average one's better than the good one. We'll put that on for now then. I mean... Reliability-wise isn't too bad either. So we'll do that. But we want to design a new one anyway. Do we want to... Or do we want to go for brakes? Let's see how long it's going to take to build this. So we can add a random legendary component to it. Which could be great, it could be terrible. We don't know at this point in time. We will do... Is this get shut to 249? This gets shut to 259. So we'll do that then. We will do this. And this is the problem, isn't it? Puts up to 319. That's 359. So this is the great one to get to the end of the season. 299. I say we go for this one. I mean, we don't use qualifying, so this is probably the best thing to do. So it's going to be 11 days after the race this is done, but it's going to be a massive increase in performance for the gearbox. So we'll get that done. It's going to take a long time. It's going to cost a lot of money, so we're going to be careful with the money because it is dropping, and if we're losing quite a chunk each race, that's not great either, is it? Tour Centre's built now, though, which is going to give us an extra 100k per race now on tours, which is nice. So that is built, I'm assuming. Is there... There we go, yeah, Tour Centre. Oh, so max level reach on the Tour Centre, so we can't improve that anymore. I thought we possibly could, maybe, I don't know. So that's under construction now as well. So what have we got then building-wise? We can build Simulator, which does rear wing and also improves drivers. We can actually build a helipad now as well, which allows us 5-star sponsors. Scouting facility, road car factory, need to level up both our other bits as well, but that's going to be... That's a nice chunk of money unlocked as well, I believe. Huge income. Theme park, again, going to give us some revenue. But I feel like next season we want to probably try and focus on... Wind tunnel we don't need to worry about, to be honest, but Simulator is a good one to get. Maybe helipad as well, just to get those 5-star sponsors. But then again, we're not really at a level we're going to get the 5-star sponsorship deals, are we, at this point in time? Staff Centre we could improve, but it's not really going to help us too much. Test Track gets us the legendary engines. Design Centre, wow. Factory, again, that's 2 lots of 20, that's 50 million to do them too. Brakes Research and Development puts us up to Epic, and Gearbox. So that's not too bad for 6 million though. We'll have to look at how much money we get to spend next season, to be honest with you. Because it might not even be worth it. It might be worth just spending more money on the cars. Right, what is this all about? Pit crew. Dreadful pit crew. We're seriously getting outclassed. Okay, that's fine. Factory staff are idle, which is nice. And we'll put them to do something in a minute. Ah. Qualifying back in 2022. That'd be nice. No. Don't get rid of your mechanic. Bugger off. I don't like her, you know. I really don't. So HQ is 6 days away from being built. But Singapore Grand Prix is today. I don't know if there's much point in doing the upgrade on the gearboxes there, because we're building a new gearbox again, aren't we? So probably not worth doing that. Haley, we will improve your car parts, I suppose, which will get you done for next race. You should have a stronger car. It's not going to be much of a difference for you, is it really? But it's worth doing, I suppose, isn't it? We'll get that done then. Right. So next episode is going to be an interesting one then. We've got the vote for qualifying. Oh, super softs in this racing, is it? We'll do a bit of that then. I think this is Singapore then. So we should get 100k extra money back on this one as well then, with the tour centre now built, which is nice. Could do with the extra money each race, which of course across 8 races is going to be 800k, which is very useful. We need to probably, I don't know, I'm a bit worried now on the upgrades. We haven't got a lot of time left this season, and I want to continue upgrading the car, but money is dropping, so we need to, if we can get a sponsorship deal that allows us some, like 2 million up front, that'd be great, I think, just to help us get through to the end of the season. Right, here we go then. Singapore, it's raining for practice, which is not great for us at all. It's a bit annoying, actually, but... Okay, let's put these two in the car. We're not going to bother anything but that. We're just going to simulate the session, because it makes a difference whether we take it or not. Right, let's whiz through this then. So we're going to finish bottom 2, we know that anyway, don't we? Oh, it's dried out now and everyone's putting softs and super softs on. So everyone's now setting their fastest lap of the session because it's dry. And then it started raining again. Real mixture here today, wasn't there? Thunder and lightning now. So we're going to have a lot of sets of used tyres, aren't we, for this one? So we have done some improvements in the quality of Cohen's car, so that's interesting to see if he sped up a little bit, isn't it, really? We're 9 seconds away from the leader. So we were 3 seconds quicker than Deegan, but I don't know whether that's just because of the tyre changes and that sort of stuff. And only just under 2 seconds away from Malja. So that might be, it's a funny session, wasn't it, really? Oh, there we go. Got tickets for the Shabby Racing HQ tour. Excellent. Money, money, money. Right. Again, we're going to finish bottom 2, we know that, but I think we're getting closer. It's going to be a dry day. Is it going to rain? No, it's going to be dry the whole time by the looks of it. So yeah, probably not worth doing intermediate tyres, to be honest with you. Take that away. Let's do fuel economy then. So both of them are pretty decent. Higher engine modes no longer impact engine condition. That's an interesting one to do. So this is pretty damn poor setup, isn't it? I mean, this is still not great. It's nowhere near where it should be. You want high downforce. Handling you were happy with, but top speed you're not. So I think more this way, I think. And yeah, probably about there I think it's going to be okay. It's a 36 lap race. We're going to get 8 to 10 laps out of that, or 11 to 13. What's the difference in speed? It's not that much, to be honest. 8 to 10 laps means we'll have to pit 10. Have to do a free stopper. Whereas this is going to take us to lap 11, lap 22. We're going to have to do a free stopper either way. I think we'll start on the softs and finish on the super softs, I think. So we're going to take 4 laps of fuel off you. Which is probably not going to make any difference whatsoever, to be honest with you. Your setup is even worse. I mean, that's better apparently, but it's not really better. It looks like acceleration is the way to go here. Let's do that then. You're going to get 6 to 8 laps, or 10 to 12 again. We'll go for the softs on you as well then. We know it's going to be dry for at least the first 10 laps, so we should be okay with that. Again, we'll take 4 laps of fuel off you. And let's go then. So, Chrome was only 2.5 seconds a lap slower than the car above him in practice. But that's to do with the weather, maybe. It might be a bit funny. But let's see what happens. The cars at the front are starting on super softs to try and get a pull away, obviously, by the looks of it. Cohen, again, has got a decent-ish start, but he's going to get stuck behind the car in fourth floor. And he's going to get undertaken. This car's got straight off the track, number Tictum there. Let's speed up, because we know what's going to happen. We know we're going to get down to the bottom two. Again, we're going to try... Remember this race last time we did it, last season? There was a lot of accidents on this one. I think we ended up finishing like 17th and 18th last time, I think. Or maybe 16th, 17th, I think. Can you hold on until not be last? We did it! We survived an entire lap without being last. Nice. Well done, Cohen. Now he's last. Well, no, he's not last, but Deegan's last now. But that's good. They've done well there. Cohen's pulling away from Deegan very quickly already. Of course, he has had a lot of improvements to his car this season so far. So we are obviously... We're focusing heavily on one car, and the second car is getting all the one level below stuff. So Deegan's not happy with the car she's being given, because it's not as quick as Cohen's, but we just need to get as close as we can to the back. And we're 4 laps in, and we're only 5 seconds behind Zhu. Well, it was Jewis, isn't it? But now Zhu's in the pits, as is Roster as well. So very early pit stops by those two cars. Not quite sure the reasoning behind that, whether it was a tyre change or... It's a very early tyre change, and Vips is out. We have a retirement already. Singapore was brutal last season for a lot of cars, and it looks like it's starting again here early on. So Vips is already out, and Cohen lapping pretty decently. Again, he's definitely pulling away from Deegan. Rossiter is in the middle of the pair of them, though, and catching up Cohen very, very quickly. And is he going to overtake? No, not yet. No, he does. No, doesn't yet. No, he does. No. No, he does, yeah. Very, very easy, wasn't it, for him? So all the accidents were on this corner last time, wasn't it? That one there. Lap 7 begins out of 36. We're going to have to look at... Well, we're looking to get around about 10 to 12 laps in before we do it. If we can get 12 laps out of these softs and get 12 laps out of the next soft, we might be able to just 2-stop this. But it's probably not going to be great for our time-wise, because we're going to struggle on those tyres, really. A couple of people are stopping on the tyres already. Quite a few people have pitted now. A lot of the people on super softs are having to come in. The front 3, though, have not yet. However, they're going to start losing a lot of time because their tyres are really struggling. But we seem to be doing okay. I mean, Deegan's tyres are down to 35%. And Zhu has crashed. Wow, that looks pretty brutal, that. It looks like he's completely just gone straight through that rather than catching the corner. That's one more car down then for us. I think Deegan's probably going to have to pit this next lap, I think. Although, Deegan just overtook Roman Grosjean. I mean, he's just taken the position back, don't get me wrong. But so this would be the end of lap 10. I mean, I think we probably do pit Deegan now. Yeah, let's just do that, and then we can probably have to just put a set of super softs on right at the end. Although Cohen might be able to drag another lap out. Oh, maybe not. Do you want to come straight in now, Cohen? I need to pause. Let me think. I think I've missed it now anyway, I think. Lap 10, so lap 20, lap 30, and then super softs at the end. I mean, have I got enough time to squeeze you in now? Or have you already gone past? You've already gone past, okay. So Cohen's going to do one extra lap on these softs. Deegan's in now, changing to her second set of softs. So Cohen's probably going to have the better time towards the end of the race on the super softs. This extra one lap is going to be beneficial for him, I think. See, car's not finding it as easy to overtake us now. I mean, they're still getting past quite simply, but it's not as easy for them. They're not pulling away as quick either. As Cohen now does pull in for his second set of softs. He should come out quite comfortably ahead of Deegan, though. There we go. Yeah, look at that. He's still 20 odd seconds ahead of, or 14 seconds ahead of Deegan. So I'm hoping for a few more cars to crash out. That'd be nice. Not for them, obviously, but for us it'd be good. So Cohen whizzes through. Yeah, 15 odd seconds ahead of Deegan. It should be pretty simple for him to keep that position then. And Stephanie Knox has crashed again in the same position as Zhu. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's another position. And Grosjean has crashed as well in exactly the same position again. Wow, there's a real dodgy corner there, isn't there? We had that same thing last time we had that dodgy corner. As Cohen now heads up to 19th position. Singapore's a mental race, isn't it? We had the same thing last season with all these crashes. And there we go. Which is, there's any more crashes then, wouldn't it, really? So Cohen comes round. So Cohen's 77% tyres. Deegan on 70 or 68 now. We need her to get to around about lap 20 really at least, and just another set of softs, and then a set of super softs for the last 8 or so laps. Whereas Cohen, if he can get a little bit later in, that'd be better, because I think Deegan's going to struggle towards the end of the race if we put them on now. Not now, obviously. If we put them on around about level 20, put them on at lap 20. And then put the others on lap 30. They're going to get 6 to 8 laps out of them. Should be okay, to be honest. But the longer we go, the better, I suppose. Yeah, that's Cohen being lapped. Which I think was going to happen on this race because the laps are a lot shorter. Our fuel delta's looking good, though. We managed to catch up our fuel pretty well. I mean, we could have probably got more laps, couldn't we, really? We should be okay on that now then. Let's hope for some more crashes. If another like 10 cars can crash out, we might get a point, you know. But this is good though, because I think if we're a bit higher up like this, we might actually get more prize money from this race, which would be nice. Be very, very nice. Right, so Cohen still chasing down, 30 odd seconds ahead of Deegan now. Deegan's 38% on the tyres. But you need to do another lap or two really yet before we even consider changing them. Cohen is on 45% on the tyres. That's again pretty good. Track temperature is pretty high, so the tyres are pretty high, which means they are... There we go, Deegan right on cue. Is struggling with tyre wear because of that. But like I say, we don't really want to change your tyres until around about lap 20 really, which we're on now anyway. So maybe Deegan could change now. I mean, Cohen I want to try and get one more lap out of, which we probably can do another lap afterwards. But this is your last set of softs, though, which is going to get you around back to lap 30. But you've only done 18 laps, I think, haven't you? Well, let's do this then. Let's move you on to another set of softs, and then hopefully towards the end of the race we can just put you on a set of super softs. But I think our benefit here is we're not going to end up doing the full 36 laps, are we? At this point. That's the benefit, I think, isn't it? So we're definitely going to bring you out another set of softs this lap as well. Nothing to change there. Let's do that. You come out. There's another crash. That's the way I had all the crashes last season, that was. Another position up we can go then. Excellent. You're going to unlap yourself here, Deegan, I mean, haven't you? Cohen's got worn tyres, but luckily he's coming straight into the pits to deal with it. Excellent. Right, let's get this pit done. No mistakes. No mistakes, there we go. Right, so we just need to unlap ourselves then from Kezekere. Yep, I said that right. Right, so we're up into 18th and 19th, then we will be anyway. So be careful with these tyres then, Deegan. You need to survive until around about lap 30 to change them onto the super softs, because you've got no more softs left. There we go, we're up to 18th and 19th. So this should give us a bit more prize money this race, which would be nice as well. Because at the moment we're losing money every race nearly. I think from my memory, I think we've only actually made a profit on one race ever. And I think that was the one we had a better sponsor was giving us money for finishing higher up. So yeah, we need to get some more money out of that, really. Right, lap 24. Deegan's on 78% tyre wear, Cohen on 83. Like I said, we need to get around about lap 30. Although we're only on lap 21. We've been lapped a few times already in this race, which is disappointing. Cohen, though, has pulled out a 40-second gap ahead of Deegan. So it's definitely showing the improvements of our car. We are making a difference. But of course, the other teams ahead of us are also improving their car. So it's not like we can say, oh, we've doubled our speed this year. That means we're twice as quick as the cars. No, because they're also improving their speed as well. So, of course, we've got some more parts to build. We're, of course, building quite a big one at this point in time. A big gearbox, which should be ready before the next race. But, of course, we want to build better and better and better as we go along. We're just going to keep pimping up Cohen's car as much as possible. And then just giving Deegan the parts that are one level below Cohen. So, we're going to be beefing up both cars, but we're just making sure that one car is as good as possible. Because it'd be nice to get to a point where Cohen is strong. It'd be interesting if Cohen can actually get round. I'm just thinking this now. If he can get round to lap Deegan before the end of the race. It's possible, you know. I think it's happened once when Deegan had to pit for a long time for repairs and so forth. But it's like a legit way of doing it. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen looking at it, to be honest, but... No, we can't. We could do because of the fuel delta we've got. Got a great fuel delta, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to take the risk on wearing your tyres down more. So we can get another couple of laps out of Deegan on these tyres, then move on to the super softs. Then we're looking in a decent position, I think. Oh, your gearbox is struggling. Ah! We're probably going to have to repair that because with 7 laps remaining, it's going to be very, very difficult not to do that, isn't it? Your tyres are getting pretty low as well. So this is lap 30 then. I mean, if we pit you now, 6 to 8 laps, I think I need to get another lap out of these tyres, don't I, really? Let's get another lap out of these tyres, otherwise we're really going to struggle to get these super softs to the end of the race. Really going to struggle. So where are you now? You are 19th coming around here now. So you come around there. Okay, so we're on to lap 31 now. So we probably will pit you this lap then. So you have to get... Oh, I really missed time that, didn't I? I forgot how to count there for a split second. So we have to repair both these parts. It's going to be a 40-second pit stop though. But at least you get to the end of the race. Which we need to do because we're looking at a pretty decent position right now. Cohen, my only worry is now you are quite a chunk ahead. Can I bring you in now for a set of super softs? Is this too late to bring you in? Or can you make that decision now? Come on, please do it. Go on, do it, 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 do it. Yes, he did. Okay. Super softs come onto Cohen's car. I wanted to get this done now because I didn't want him to get stuck behind Deegan if she had a long pit stop to get the repairs done, which I think she's going to. And she's coming around that bend now. So Cohen's out on the super softs. As Deegan comes around the final bend for her pit stop, which is going to be a long one. It's going to be a 40 seconds of repairs as well as the tyre change and everything. But because we are where we are at the moment in the race, we're 18th and 19th. Finishing the race is really important because it could mean more sponsorship money for us. And Cohen is looking like he's going to try and get the lap on Deegan. This should be interesting to see if Cohen can actually overtake Deegan. And they've got 3 laps left to do it. I don't really want to risk too much on the fuel and the tyres. There we probably have got enough. Push the engine to a higher engine mode. Go on. Oh, Cohen's done it already. He's overtaken her already. Wow, okay. So there is a big delta in the difference in the quality of car, isn't there? I mean, Cohen now is already pulling away from Deegan. I do feel bad for Deegan. Cohen has had the... he's had the more... We've pushed him a bit more, haven't we? We've definitely improved his car a lot more. But we're just benefiting the team at this point in time. It doesn't matter who's who's doing well in what. It just so happened that Cohen got put into Gomez's car from last year, and he had the better car, so it just continued beefing that one car up, I suppose. Final lap has begun. So we're doing okay. One more lap to do. And we probably could have pitted a little bit earlier for these super softs. They're lasting quite well, actually, but in fairness, we're only... Oh, we're on lap 32, so we've only lost 4 laps out of this race. I say only. Still pretty shocking when you think about it, but... And there we go. So Cohen crosses the line now, and Aaron comes Deegan for the final corner, and there we go. Boom. So an 18th and 19th finish. It's pretty decent for us, to be honest. We've got no points out of it, though, of course. We're a lot more out of it than that, but it still shows we're quite some distance away from the other cars on the grid. This was much more of a corner-based one. There wasn't a lot of top-speed areas, so obviously we've really beefed up our engine this season, which is good, but we'll still continue to do a lot of beef-ups as well. There's beef everywhere. Right. I'm interested to see what the monetary status looks like now, because we've got to get the extra 100 grand from the tour centre's nice as well. No rules been broken, which is great. Sam Bird started in 20th. Well, that's a hell of a race for him, wasn't it? Florsch has been disqualified. Ooh, hello. So we moved up to 17th and 18th in the end. That's nice. I mean, it doesn't make any difference, that, does it? We don't get any points or anything like that, do we? But still. Let's see how much money we're going to get out of that. That's the main thing I'm interested in, because I'm a bit worried about running out of money now, to be honest. A bit worried about running out of money. So spend like £1 million on an upgrade. And yeah. We've only got 5 million left, so I don't want to... If we're losing like £1 million per race, we lost 421k. It's not terrible. HQ income was decent. Sponsorship deal. So we probably can't. We could probably spend some money on some of the cheaper upgrades, like the wings and suspension and stuff like that. That's probably not too bad. So Bird wins the race and gets the fastest lap. So gets 27 points, which puts him to the top. Well, he was already on the top, wasn't he? Of the Drivers' Championship, with Ellis in second, who only came third. So gave Bird a chance to... No, Ellis was top of the group, wasn't he? Yeah. So Bird has overtaken Ellis now at the top. Florsch, who... no, it's Fuoco, wasn't it? Fuoco still... Got no points? So Fuoco got 2 points. Finally, Maserati got a second point taker. But that still allows March to run away. They're marching away with the championship. Yep, I went there. And there we go then. Okay, so that's the end of the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll come back next time. We'll do some more car upgrades and hopefully get some more money as well. We have got... How many races have we got left now? We've got 3 races left of the season. And then we could look at improving our car again for next year. Yeah, I've said everything I need to say. So I've been Chevy Gamer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.